Barken.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
Others will be watching, no doubt. Waiting for my return. We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
Never wanted the easy path.
Just gonna get away. Go. Use it backpack. Possibly. The city.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum.
Where do you last see her?
She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though.
Let's go find the guard. They'll able to help you.
Guards blow like petards. They don't help us.
Might be hungry. Take some food.
Wow. Thanks. My mum would like this. She's the best cook in the world. And she taught me too. I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
There's a lot of people.
Nowhere else to go, you heartless.
If my friend tries to get you to invest, kindly turn her down. She doesn't need the encouragement.
Okay, just a second. Back.
Think about it. They're stuck here with no coin and nothing to do.
Enough to clean.
You're going to hire all the refugees.
Not enough to organize.
Just like that.
Of course. Cleaning, cooking, construction. The possibilities are endless.
Precisely how many
What do you get out of this?
Well, it's the right thing to do, isn't it? Everyone deserves the chance to make some coin.
My house.
The house was empty.
We've been seeing that for days. My feet hurt.
But you'll be in a big... Sorry.
This is pretty lively here.
Refugees for hire.
If you don't get out of there, I'm going to have to...
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these squatters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
Everyone calm. Explain your disagreement and we shall find an accord.
I don't see why I should be explaining myself. It's my property. They are on it, unlawfully.
Look, we needed somewhere to live. This place was empty and it had walls. I've got children for tears' sake. It gets cold out there at night, Mr. Gregorio. My kids will get sick. Please, we'll stay out of your way. We just need a roof.
This is my home. I may pride myself on my philanthropy, but I draw the line at being a halfway house.
This man's indignant demeanor barely masks a seething anxiety. There's more to this situation than he's letting on.
Look, time is money, and I'm losing both just standing here. Make your call, judge, before Zenobia makes it for you.
You seem to be a little on edge. Are you alright?
But wouldn't you be on edge if your beautiful home had been defiled by such brazen interlopers?
Let's go with intimidation. How about you leave and let leave, and I let you leave in return? Almost. I don't know. Go again. And again. The last one. I can't waste anymore. I already wasted a lot. Yeah. I see. I see.
Are you threatening me? Zenobia, why are you just standing there? Do what I'm paying you for!
You paid us to protect you and your high-quality merchandise on the road. And we've since arrived at our destination. As I said, anything else is extra.
This is the last time I hire someone from the guild. Fine. Here's the extra. Finish the job.
Hello.
Hungry for the slaughter. Can't even catch my breath.
Where's the disarming attack?
Another day, another fight. to cure you. There's blood in the air.
I know what to do. Let my name be known.
Stay on my feet. Here we go again.
I will ascend.
All right. You won. You won. What more do you want from me?
I want the family to stay. You have the room for them, surely. Oh, intimidation is lower. And I still lose? Okay. 20. Now 20.
Well, with Zenobia and the others gone, I don't suppose you'll take no for an answer. All right, they can stay. Are you happy now? Now I have to figure out what I'm going to do.
I'm sure a man of your means can find room at the inn somewhere.
A room can wait. After what you've put me through, I need a drink.
Needs of many. Persuade the merchant to let the refugees quarter stay home. Yeah, I persuaded him. Really, really effective.
What do you get out of this? Hmm? Well, it's the right thing to do, isn't it? Everyone deserves the chance to make some coin.
Enough sitting around. Let's go hurt someone.
Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep you.
Quite well.
You're the first person in this city to have our backs. Thank you. Really. I don't like being cooped up inside, but it's what's best for Cinta. I'll make sure she knows you had a hand in it.
More inspiration. And title, the title for your deeds.
Good thing you sorted that out. I was this close to chucking a knife right between that trollop's eyes.
Right, alright. Have here.
She'll be all right.
Keep your distance, darling. With pleasure.
Won't might, I think.
Moving.
Unfinished love story, handwritten by Arthur Gregorio, whose name is attached to the bottom of every page. Ample bosom fluttered like dove's fingers. Brushing against his nail, the very ends of his mustache stood. Oh, okay. He liked to.
Certainly.
Toy maker's basement key? Madam Amir, thank you for the invitation. You know how much I love your fine establishment, but I still haven't lived down my last experience with the Drow twins, and I fear they won't have forgotten my little mishap. So that was probably my last visit. I hope you understand, Arthur. I see, I see.
I've got a long road ahead.
Oh.
What the hells was that?
Whatever it is doesn't bode well.
There's some literature. I think we should waste time. The Watch and the Steel Watch. Oh, that's interesting. Famously, or perhaps notoriously, the mercenary force known as the Flamest Fist handles Baldur's Gate law enforcement duties in the lower city and outer city, including Wyrm's Crossing. But what about the exclusive upper city, home to the wealthy and powerful? Their order is kept by a highly disciplined force simply called the Watch, though derided by the Fist as mere toy soldier bodyguards to the city's patriarchs. Speed and polished phonies who won't get their hands dirty fighting real crime. The truth is quite different, as you'll find in short order if you break the law in the upper city. The Watch are well trained and authorized to use lethal force if patriarchs are threatened. Which brings us to the Steel Watch. Those new clanking automatons that share their name with the Guardians of the Upper City, but to date have only been deployed in support of the Flaming Fist. Their creator, Lord Gortash, had stated that his Watchers are intended to help protect all of Baldur's Gate, but it seems the Marshal of the Watch Citadel is skeptical and waiting for the proof being admitted before to a role in the Upper City. Preface: centuries ago, a young man sailed it from the village of Great Harbor, where he went what he saw, and the deeds he accomplished are simple legend today, but the wealth he returned with years later is a hard fact. Baldur made Great Harbor rich. His gold built docks, founded businesses, and raised strong walls to protect it all. One of the gates into this flawless city was named in his honor, but so great was the wealth that flowed through that name of the gate became more famous than the village that started it all. The name Great Harbor has been relegated to dusty history books and ancient maps, but Baldur's Gate, that name is on the lips of every traveler in Faerun.
Keep going.
Wait a minute. Oh, there is oh no, it's just a roof. Right.
She's not brave, Ben. She's just learned to stay.
Sinta!
Now we don't have to leave. I'm gonna build a big house for all the rats.
It's gonna be really fancy. You'll see.
No rats, please. No rats.
Better with vegetables than without, Martha. At least here we stand a chance.
Something over there.
Can we close the door?
Someone there. Let's see here.
I see, I have a key.
There are traps about.
Darn.
Traps? How considerate.
My block.
Moving. Be careful. There are traps about.
I spotted a trap. Move with purpose.
Be careful. There are traps about.
What have you? Box of odd fire fireworks. Born inflammable. We can blow up. Blow it up. Have something.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us. Be careful. There are traps about. Be careful. There are traps about.
One box of firework is enough.
There you go. There's a trap.
But we don't need.
Poor beast. It probably only wanted a cuddle.
A young cave bear.
Traps.
Killed
How
and
considerate.
stuffed before its teeth were fully grown.
Trust no one. Oh, for a skeleton key.
No time to rest.
Like my letter. Arthur package still waiting for you at Felagor's. You'd better not be late again or we'll start to wonder if you're really as committed as you claim to be. Pick it up, put it in the teddy's bear, make the donation. It couldn't be simpler, really. If it's here this time tomorrow, we'll stuff you with it. As you all know, we have plenty to spare.
Might be worth checking Arthur's donations. Looks like his generosity's compromised.
Treasure. You read it? A lamp.
An ordinary lamp. Not a trace of magic on it. Moving in.
Well, I guess we could go out. We got what we have to.
I don't think they're here.
She's not brave.
About it. They're stuck here, no coin and nothing to do.
The corpse does not respond.
Dad.
It's the right thing to do, isn't it? Everyone deserves it. Oh, the treats your tummy can handle.
Do you know where we're going? What kind of inn is it? Will there be feather beds?
Maybe it may be flaming feast.
No passage this way, I'm afraid. Turn back. It's for your own good.
What that? For dead bodies?
It's your tummy can handle.
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction.
Why not?
It's bloodier than a butcher's backyard out there. Piles of dead absolutists, and a few of our own as well. The cultists assaulted the gate, armed to the teeth trying to break in. They nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened.
Steel Watch? That's some sort of fancy new rank of City Watchman?
A little more than that. You'll see for yourself soon enough if you head to the city.
There's automatons. Yeah, I really can cross then. Potion of healing.
Seeing that for days, my feet hurt.
You'll be in a big, cozy, consuming.
If I was a Sharon lookout, this is the sort of place I'd wait around.
Oh, the treats your tummy can handle.
Oh, hi guys.
Oh, hi! If you're here to save me again, I don't really need to be saved right now. Good thing, huh? Bye.
You did me a real favor clearing all those ghouls out of Moonrise. That old bonebag Ketherick had some fancy junk stashed behind all the cobwebs and piles of gore.
What do you think of Baldur's Gate?
Wish I could tell you. We're stuck out here, but most of the action is beyond Worm's Crossing.
You looted Moonrise Towers?
Didn't you? Figured we only got the scraps you didn't have the strength to carry.
Maybe. Show me those fancy items you have on offer. Anything magical?
Would I try to fool a sharpie like you? Have a look.
Okay, you have a lot of money, man. I'll show you everything you don't really use. Ow. Yeah, but I won't for now. While wearing the amulet, your jump and flying speed increase by 1 meters by polymorph to a wild type. You also gain feather fall. Polymorph dire raven. Interesting. Supreme elixir of arcane cultivation. Gain additional level 4 spell slot. Replace elixir from other elixir. Interesting. No damage. I take this amulet, I guess. Ooh, you have so much of my stuffs. Okay, here we go. But wait a minute.
Stay away from trapped chests.
Halt, citizen! This is a restricted area. Explain yourself.
I'm just exploring. There's something dangerous in this donation. In the donations, I need to investigate.
And I'm the Duke's bedwarmer. Follow me, please. Manip Nester'll know what to do with you.
The hell's you doing in here?
I wasn't investigating a crime. I think some of the donation might be dangerous.
What? Dangerous? Is this a joke?
Please go and check. It won't take much of your time, but you could save lives. 15. Critical success. Finally, I saw it.
Fine. I'll look. But I'm doing it for the refugees, not you.
Is everything all right, Manip Nestor? Sir?
There's been a report of dangerous contraband in the donations, and we're going to check it out.
Why?
All these goods have already been checked in.
I didn't ask for your opinion, Fist. Fall in and do your job.
Oh, so I should check it, right?
This place is trapped.
Well, hello.
Can you please give me a hug? Bet your arms would be so snug.
Not as bad as it could have. You were right. Explosives. Now give me some room. I need to make sure the rest of these donations are safe. You try and find whoever is responsible for this.
I will.
I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck.
Oh, new outfits. We'll take only.
Who would do such a break?
Explosives in toys? How despicable. Hope Lord Gortash gets this stuff sorted out.
A problem with your armor. Oh, polygons. Oh, wait a minute. You can talk to.
Look where
Can talk to this pig, and it tell us.
I'll see what I can learn.
I say, terribly decent of you to come over and exchange pleasantries.
You're one of the most impressive pigs I've ever seen.
Oh, how kind of you to say. I have been growing my bristles out. It's something of an art, you see.
Is that blood? No, never mind. I need to find a way forward.
Refugees can't stay here in Rivington. They're a danger to all of us.
Young lady, Shadowheart, a word.
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. Ah, another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in, soon there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldurians.
The army on your doorstep will slay Baldurians and refugees alike. You must stand together.
Another bleeding heart. Piss off and take it elsewhere.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight.
You are Sharon, aren't you? From Shadowheart's cloister.
There have been whispers about you, sister. about your faith, your loyalty, your company. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
Let Shadowheart handle it.
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form at doing so, after all.
Grief. Okay, let's go. Zindaman.
I'm paid to take down troublemaker.
I'm busy. Mind your own.
Alright, alright.
Here we are, Griselda.
All in one. Glad to see you. Glad to see anybody, really. It was a lonely road getting here through those abandoned farmlands, and I'm a sociable sort.
No, I'm afraid I must insist you do not pet the hound.
My love, you can't keep being so rude to strangers. It's just a dog.
All the grabbing and touching startles poor Biscotti. I will not apologise for caring about my boy.
By the way, he's fine-looking hound.
Isn't he just? I'm so very glad they let animals in the camp. Means Biscotti can be kept away from that awful war.
Oh, yes. As long as the dog is okay, he's happy. Give me strength.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Have you found some place we can wash our clothes yet?
Let's talk to Biscotti.
Oh, gods! Are they gonna say it? What happens if they don't say it?
Sit.
Sit? Really? No. No. That just won't do. Look, I know you're not gonna say it, so you might as well be on your way.
You're a good dog, Biscotti.
Mama? Oh, goodness! You said it! Wondrous day! I am a good dog. You can come back. I like you.
To do. Another step forward. What are we gonna do in the city?
Baldur's mom. Citizens must come first. Claims Gortash over refugee rebel. Absolutely unwelcome. Cult offered cold shoulder in the city. Crackdown on crime, crews destabilize underworld. This gala celebrates recruiting season. Waterdeep waits through red tape or sending aid. Silvash keeps grip on crime throat tight. Meet standards in the common rats. Straps. Baldur's mom.
Just a little singed, eh, Scotty?
Even if we got Grunge into the city with us, what would he do? Heads will roll for this. This transgression. This injustice.
What happened to you?
Oh, you poor, naive soul. Let me tell you a story. A perfectly respectable businessman wants to bring his, well, business into this fine city. And what do?
I'm guessing they didn't let you in?
They talk some absolute horse bollocks about papers and correct filing procedures and threw me in this slum. I should be loins deep in Sharess's caress by now, not waddling about in filth.
Even if we got Grunge into the city with us, what would he do then?
Oh, I think he can look out for himself once he's here.
Then I guess he better get well. And soon. We've got to get Grunch into the city, but he's in no shape to travel. I wonder, what if we hit him in a big barrel and nailed it shut? Nah.
You're right. Now, mind your tongues. Leave Christine to me.
I'm not leaving you here.
Ah! Whatever you need, I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
Let me take a look at the wound. No, is it dead?
Don't worry about my wound. It gives me a reason to keep an eye on those Tangleford bright lads. I like to keep them out of trouble.
I wonder what the next move is.
Ah! Whatever you need, I can't help you.
Well,
talking
well,
is
some
painful
healing rights. Allow me
right
to
now.
have a look. Nice, you have a bonus.
After a quick examination, you conclude that your patient is pretending to be wounded. You wonder why.
Really? This isn't necessary. I'm sure there are other people that need your help more urgently.
This is barely a scratch. What's the idea?
Shh, not so loud. If those lads find out I'm faking, they might go off on their own. They're not ready for that. And frankly, I'd miss them. I don't really have any other friends. And I like those lads. So I think I'll stick around a while more.
Looking ahead. These boots have seen everything.
What me?
They got me signed up to learn to make pots, which is dumb. I'd rather learn how to kill cultists. And I bet you'd back me up on that.
Not really. You there?
I'm really worried about Umi.
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say.
At least you made it. How are you holding up?
It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
You're all right. My gods, you're all right.
Come here, darling.
Bad view. Smile, they look so happy.
I was so scared I'd lost you.
Me too. But we're here now. Safe.
I wouldn't get too comfortable. It won't be safe here forever.
Maybe not. But we have each other now. We have this moment now. Thanks to you.
Rescue the tieflings.
Hail, friend. Fine day, isn't it? Forgive me, you're in no mood to talk about the weather. Your journey here was a hard one, no doubt. Is this your first time in Baldur's Gate?
No, I'm Baldurian. Born and bred. Good to be home.
It's a fine city, isn't it? No better place to hail from. Used to be you'd arrive knowing you'd a full belly and a warm bed waiting for you. Not anymore. These days, there's barely enough to go around. Add the refugees on top and, well, folk aren't feeling too generous.
Is there anything I do to ease these people's burden?
I've been asking myself the same question. I wouldn't be the first to interfere. Some well-to-dos in the city donated enough to see the newcomers right for the time being. Only they didn't bother helping everyone else. Locals going without while strangers feast. It stoked the fire, all right. Some Baldurians are kicking up a fuss round the front of the barn as we speak. If I wasn't wearing this uniform, I'd walk round there and teach them a lesson they'd never forget.
As people of this city have grown selfish, they need reminding what true hardship is.
Too bloody right. They've gone soft behind those walls, forgotten what it's like to struggle, living hand to mouth. I say we march round there and slit a few bellies. Remind them how much worse things could be. What do you say?
No. They're innocent people, you can't just kill them.
Why does it matter? Innocence makes the blood run clearer.
What? Ah, I see. Boring.
So, you're the lick spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's thrall. Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. You'll need to bleed and carve this city if you want to turn him to grave meat. He shivers at the thought. When you find the Lordling, tell him Oren is watching.
So Oren is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
Washing my pits, washing my pits. This is the song when up. Aye! Gonna blood not get any bleeding privacy around here. Bunch of perverts, the lot of you.
Okay. Privacy you want.
That'll be good for a fire, if nothing else.
Find us bloody keepers, I say.
Bloody savages, a lot of them.
They're as desperate as the rest of these savages. They just had the sense to move quicker than us. We got here first, friend. You're welcome to whatever scraps we leave behind.
What do you mean?
If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere. Folks swarmed what little was had, stuffing their pockets. Bloody animals.
Back off! I found these apples first.
What are you? Just killing anything? God, savages.
Nothing less will do.
If we fail, who will stand between them and the innocent?
We do nothing.
To lose our children is a tragedy. To fail so utterly in saving them is something else entirely. Ulmer insists the tribe is not cursed, but I have my doubts.
As long as we stand together.
You think you can just walk into our camp, present yourself to Alma, or leave?
Where's Alma? Oh.
Rechtei Hathran Rust.
My friend from the Hag Swamp.
You join us as we honor our fallen dead. You're a bright light on a dark day. Even you, my erstwhile quarry.
Oh, hello again.
Frey Valdiskdurovna. Frey Valdiskablast.
I feel we're intruding. We should leave quickly.
Calm yourself. You will not be harmed. Our leader has called off the hunt. She wishes to speak to you.
Im orak nete. Krasinetra. So, the impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you.
What do you want with us?
The last time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children, our future.
When I was hunting you, I was to bring you back here, interrogate you, discover how to save our children, and then destroy you.
But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
Yeah, so Stellan is free now.
Free? Not while his master still lives. But he has, perhaps, earned a second chance. We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr's palace at first light. Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Khazad-dûr like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children? But I promise you, they're already dead.
How can you be sure, Asterion?
I spent 200 years bringing him victims. Each and every one was whisked away to be fed on that night.
But you never saw him feed yourself. He could keep prisoners for days before killing them.
I know our plight is grim, but if there is even a chance to save them, we must take it.
If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn.
You owe them revenge, Asterion. If nothing else, you owe them that.
I suppose. Yes. Yes. Revenge, I can do.
Thank you. From me and all my people. If you can do this, we will be in your debt. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
But it will be a start. You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done. Our judgment, and it almost doomed us.
Exterminate
strategy.
Nothing less will do.
Should we fortify the camp?
Who will stand
Wait for the vampires to strike here?
and let them marshal all their strength against us?
We do nothing. The
I do
innocent
not like
will
our
suffer
chances.
just the same. We have no good choices.
And if our children still live, what will happen to them if we attack?
I share your fear, but we cannot be on fear. We will have to act for all our sakes.
Oh, there is the refugees.
bloodsucker. I swear it.
Okay.
There'll always be more. They spread like locusts.
So we should do nothing. Just wait for the next wave.
And okay. A tendril lights loom to guide elementary guts and the passage for a bite. Seven? Don't.
What am I to do?
Like its will be done.
Nice view.
No one's stopped me yet. What path lies before me?
Did you hear something earlier? Almost like a groan.
Well, we're by a windmill. Fine day for it, eh? Got to enjoy things while they last, I suppose.
The innocent will suffer just the same. We have no good choices. Speaking of which, I'm surprised you managed to get such a spread.
Ways and means, dear. Ways and means.
There'll always be more. They spread like locusts.
So we should do nothing. Just wait for the next wave.
And here was me, thinking you were blushing with happiness to be here with me.
Oh, I see. Going for the picnic, is it?
Thanks.
I'll take that drink after all. We found some place with more filter.
Just refugees.
Watch your back.
So we can just open it?
Hardly a challenge.
No one cares about it?
That might be worth a look.
Where? Iron house.
Can't give up now.
What? Loved sons. Loved sons, I'm not waiting around for the absolute cultists to catch me. I'm heading for that tall timber. Look for me at the fishing hole where we caught that gar. It isn't much, but I left you all the gold. I'll manage without it. Now gear up and get out before it's too late. Remember your training. And Kestin, don't drag your feet when you walk. You leave of your strength.
Best be on my way.
Trap. Be cautious.
Hopefully.
Careful, I bite.
What to do? With haste.
It's just a man in a costume.
Less
Without
than
a
a
kind.